Hi, this is Joel Brooks, owner of Moments in Time Video Productions and a Macrosystem America's dealer. Today I'm going to be talking about the Bogart 11 Windows, a very powerful new operating system from Macrosystem once again. The first thing I want to show you is in the settings menu. Let's go down to the hardware test. Now I'm going to click on this and it will go through the system. Now I'm using the brand new Macrosystem Casablanca 4 Travel Pro 2, an amazingly fast laptop, and this does have the NVIDIA graphics card. So in this case it has the full NVIDIA acceleration capable hardware graphics card already installed. A very wonderful machine, by the way. So we have 12 green check marks indicating that we have the full raster of available codecs, including the new H.265 codec. So a wonderful new feature from Bogart 11 with the appropriate graphics card. And Macrosystem also offers an upgrade for a nominal fee to get you the NVIDIA or appropriate graphics card in all 4 of the new Casablanca 4 models that are currently available. But again, the Travel Pro 2 definitely has this NVIDIA card already installed and is ready to go with all the above. The next thing I will show you is also found in Settings menu. Search for Update. If you're connected to the internet, this feature will work great. When you click on it, it will tell you if there's a new version of Bogart available on the internet. Now it says Bogart 11.0 available. Would you like to download it and install it now? Okay, the next thing I'll show you in Bogart 11 is under the Project menu in the Project Selection folder. We have a new section up here called Last Used Projects. So I'm going to select this one right here, number 25, and it's actually a disk juggler on a different drive. So let's click OK, and it will switch project environments because this is a disk juggler project, as I mentioned, and it's like a shortcut, and it will take you directly to that project 25, and there it is right here, number 25. So a very nice feature again in Bogart 11. The next item I will show you in Bogart 11 is in the Import menu, and let me select a file here for this demonstration. We'll select that right there. Go to the AV correction. We now have the ability to do the red, green, and blue RGB adjustments, and it's a really nice feature in addition to the brightness, contrast, saturation, and gamma settings we've always had. But really nice features for the new RGB, and it can get some really nice colors on the fly before you actually import. So a very nice feature there. Okay, the next thing I'll demonstrate in Bogart 11 is found in the Edit menu. Let's select this scene right here, put it in the storyboard, and now I want to introduce to you a new feature, Split. We can now split a video in the storyboard, in addition to the split feature we've had for some time now in the scene bin. So it's a very nice feature. So we can split it in 2 ways. You can first go to the range option and then scroll this way, split, and scroll some more and split and say OK. And here we have 3 pieces in the storyboard. Very nice feature. Now you can also use these little markers right here. You can scroll through the Storyboard Plus feature 1 frame at a time, or you can move your cursor across it at any position you want, park it there by left clicking it, and then select split that manner, and you can split it that way as well. So a very nice feature in the new split feature of Bogart 11. Continuing in the Edit menu, I want to show you a couple more things here. Let's select this scene up here and select him for the second scene. Now the Storyboard Plus can be selected on or off right from the storyboard itself. On, off, I'm just left clicking that. It's a really nice feature, and of course you can still use the wrench icon down here to turn the Storyboard Plus on or off in that manner as well. But a very nice feature that we can have selection of to turn the Storyboard Plus feature on or off. Another feature I would like to show you regarding the storyboard in Bogart 11. Let's put this one first, and then we'll put this one next, and this one right there. And when you play it back with the preview window, just this small window only, timecode displayed now works correctly, and we can have timecode reference.
Mommy, it looks like you didn't get any presents. It's okay, sweetie. Christmas is for kids.
So it's a very nice feature. And again, it plays the time code with that for reference. Okay, I've cleared the storyboard once again. I want to show you another feature in the Bogart 11 edit menu. I'm going to select the scene here, put it in the storyboard, and for some reason I want to use this scene later on in this project, but it's probably going to be a shorter trimmed version of this later on. So I've trimmed it, but the first time I put it in the scene, it's the whole clip untrimmed. So if I were to do a search, I will get a dialog asking if the scene has been found, but it has been modified. So we could either modify it, which means it puts it right back exactly as it is, untrimmed, and we could retrim it manually. Or, again for this demonstration, let's say I've trimmed it to be used later on, and then I'll do a search again to give you the second option, a new scene. Then it gives you a 0, you can rename it, but it gives you an additional new scene created with also a fresh start for your in and out points. That way this first scene can be left intact with the same in and out points. So it gives you the secondary new scene created that you can create new in and out points as you go along. So, and let's do the third version of this. Let's add this up there again just for this demonstration, and then I'm going to change the in and outs after I've put it in the storyboard. Do another search, and then if you select the third option, no, then it still gives you the exact same in and outs that way. So you have 3 options to modify a scene if you put it in the storyboard and change the in and outs down here for later use in the storyboard. Okay, I've cleared the storyboard again for this next demonstration in the Bogart edit bin. This time it's going to be actually for the transitions menu. So let's put a couple of clips in the storyboard first. These 2 here will be just fine. Go to transitions, and we'll go ahead and use the crossfade for the demonstration. And I want to change the length to 1 second. No, let's leave it at 30 frame transition. And then at a later time, let's go ahead and remove the 2 clips, and let's select a whole different set of clips in the storyboard. Put this one up there, and then let's go back to transitions again the second time. And when you add crossfade, it will remember your last length of transition. A very nice feature. So you can of course still manually change it, but it will default always to your last time you've used this and the transition length. Very nice feature. Okay, I've cleared the storyboard again. I want to show you another feature. Let's put this scene in the storyboard here, and then go to image processing, and it's already highlighted. Let's go to pattern 3, and with pattern 3 we have the ability now to dissolve in and out a logo or a pattern of any sort. We can take any image from the image pool that we're all familiar with and take that image and dissolve it in or out and set the length or duration at will. So with pattern 2 we could only select the pattern, and then it would just be a hard cut for the whole clip. But with pattern 3 we can dissolve it in and out. Another neat feature in Bogart 11 is in the titling menu we have the ability to archive your favorite fonts. So let's go to font here, and we have a large preview window now for our font selections, and we can choose any font we like and go from there. And let's say you like this one right here, and then you can change the size of it, and then you could simply add it to your favorites list. So now we have a favorite. So a very nice feature with the new archiving and font favorite list from the titling menu. Okay, I'm in the audio mix menu of Bogart 11, and very similar to the video track area, we have the ability to split audio tracks at the point of this marker right here by simply selecting this scissor icon, and we have just split this clip into 2 pieces there. So a very nice feature for easy splitting and manipulating audio from a split standpoint. While I'm in the audio mix menu of Bogart 11, I want to show you another feature. When you select the influence, what this does is we can control any of these tracks, of course, but we're going to select track 2 since it's what we have, and then we want to change the fade to 1 second in, 1 second out, or actually fade in at 2 seconds and 1 second out on all of the pieces of audio on that track. So we'll say OK, and that will influence every piece of audio on this track if you had on here, or even the remaining tracks. So let's render this out. And again, it's going to fade up and out of each of these two pieces of audio. So you get the idea. It's really neat that influence will affect every piece of audio on this track. If we had numerous pieces, that you could have every single one of those fade in and fade out all in unison, and to be equally balanced throughout the course of the tracks if you wanted to fade in and out on every piece of audio. So a very nice feature to do a batch effect for a fade or something of that effect. Okay, in the audio record edit menu of Bogart 11, we have new audio effects that come by default. These are not add-ons, these are default included with Bogart 11. Very nice. We have 16 new choices of effects. We have chorus, declick, declip, echo, equalizer, extra stereo, a whole host of nice effects. And we have even presets that we can have different types of sounds that's pre-mixed. We have a sound control, we have a phaser, equalizer is very nice. You could do all sorts of nice adjustments now in audio. So a very nice new feature of 16 different audio effects that are included with Bogart 11. The next menu item I would like to cover in the Bogart 11 export menu, where there are several new changes and features. The first, in the export mode, we have several new codecs now. Very nice. We have the new H.264 MP4 NVIDIA. Again, this Travel Pro 2 has the NVIDIA graphics card, the 1080, a very fast video card, and this allows a highly accelerated export at very high quality with the H.264 codec. In addition, we have a new codec called H.265 under the MKV wrapper, and that's a new abbreviation for the new codecs that some of the new cameras and DSLRs are using now. But again, it still uses the NVIDIA graphics card for the rendering, and it makes it very fast. So these are very good new render accelerated codecs we have in the export menu. And of course, you can do that without the slower version, without the NVIDIA as well. So we have lots of codecs now. Our codec choices are growing in Bogart, very nice. And so Bogart 11 offers these new export options. So very nice there. In addition, there is a new feature called the Export Queue option. What this does, when you click Add, it takes your storyboard and then you can create a desktop folder, or in this case we'll just say the desktop as the folder destination, and then we have one in the queue at this point. Now we can look at the summary. That's our current storyboard and the codec we're using that it will export to. Now, we can also archive this. We can save it, put a name to it, and do it as another time. And then we can also add numerous storyboards. We could add another one. We could add another version of this. We could change the codec to an AVI and then add that to the queue. Now we have 3 versions of the same storyboard. So it's a wonderful feature. And then when you export it, you could walk away and it'll export each of these in that order to a destination. It's a very neat concept. Bogart 11 from Macrosystem.
Macrosystem.